2 with one from half court. Go off the mark.
It's time for high school sports right here on your home for local sports, the NCWLIFE Channel. Today's broadcast is brought to you by Biosports Physical Therapy, Charter College, Dick's Heating and Air Conditioning, Global Car Care, Harvest Valley Pest Control, Laura Mounter Real Estate, Les Schwab, One Way Construction, Rivercom 911, Save Mart, and Sangster Motors. And now let's get ready for high school sports. It starts now on your local TV station, the NCWLIFE Channel.
At the buzzer. Happy holidays, sports fans, and welcome to Eastmont High School. Along with Grant Olson, I'm Eric Granstrom here on the NCWLIFE Channel as we get ready to bring you Big Nine basketball tonight. In fact, it's 2 for the price of none as the Eastmont Wildcats welcome in the Moses Lake Chiefs. And, well, Grant, it's glad to be kind of back to normal to have basketball this time of year.
Have basketball when it's supposed to be played. It really is tonight. And I'm looking forward to a good matchup tonight. Both games should be good ones.
Yeah, we've got Eastmont coming in. The ladies are 1-4 on the season so far. This will only be their second Big Nine game of the season. Meanwhile, you've got Moses Lake coming in after a tough loss last night against Eisenhower at home. They're 2-4 overall on the season, and you and I talked that Moses Lake always puts together a good club.
They really do. This might be one of the more down seasons they've had over the last couple decades, really. So if Eastmont's got a chance to knock them off, tonight's the night. But this is a very young Eastmont team with only 8 players on the roster.
Yeah, well, and last time the Chiefs were in the state tournament was in March of 2020, and they had a heavily senior-laden team. They've only got 2 seniors on this club here tonight to take on Eastmont. Meanwhile, Wildcats head coach Ron Stone, boy, we keep seeing his name pop up all over the place.
Just can't get rid of Coach Stone, that's for sure. One thing about it, his teams will always play hard, and they will usually play pretty darn good defense, too. So I expect that out of the Wildcats.
Yeah, I think the theme for any Ron Stone team is scrappy.
Absolutely right. Absolutely.
We'll talk to both coaches as we continue with the pregame show. We'll talk with Matt Strophy of Moses Lake coming up about their game last night and about the season so far. It's all as we continue on the pregame show here at Eastmont High School. It's the Wildcats and the Chiefs on the NCWLIFE Channel.
Are you dealing with a pest or weed issue and you just don't know what to do?
We use the best pest control methods approved for areas with kids and pets.
Whether it's rats, mice, ants, or spiders,
or something else altogether, we provide the coaching and solutions you're looking for.
And you can know that your dollars are supporting a local, family-owned and operated business.
Allow us to help you get back to living healthy and pest-free. Harvest Valley Pest Control.
When your heating or cooling system is giving you trouble, call the diagnostic doctor from Dick's Heating and Air Conditioning.
here's the culprit right here.
All joking aside, when you call Dick's, you're calling 35 years of experience at customer service right here in the Wenatchee Valley. Dick's strongly believes in repairing before replacing, and they service all major brands of HVAC units.
Welcome back on the pregame show here on the NCWLIFE Channel as Eastmont gets ready to take on the Moses Lake Chiefs. Matt Strophy, head man for the Chiefs, joining us now. And Matt, you know, I know you guys always put together a very competitive team. March or February 2020, you guys made it to the state tournament again. You know, it was a heavily senior-laden team. I don't see a lot of seniors on your club now.
No, we've got 3 right now, 2 in the starting lineup, and they're really our cornerstones, and they're captains, and they've been around the block. They were on that team as sophomores. So they've got the experience, and what was tough for us is last year in that COVID-shortened season. I know it's the same thing for everybody, but we didn't get those underclassmen the experience that they needed.
Well, talk about that and trying to keep the program up and running when you only got, you know, a few games last. That was summer. It was weird right before graduation and things like that, and then turning that around and getting back to normal.
Yeah, I mean, that was a really tough thing, and keeping those kids engaged and involved, especially during that off season. But we got a solid core of youngsters. We got 4 sophomores on the varsity. We've got 7 or 8 freshmen on the JV. So we've got some core kids. We just need them need to bring them back up to speed with the Moses Lake way.
Well, you were telling me before we went on the air tonight that you've had a tough schedule to start things off with. Talk about the team so far.
Well, we're young and inexperienced. We're struggling against pressure. Those teams that are noticeably like Spokane, Tri-Cities, Yakima, that might be out in the gyms a lot during the COVID time frame, and our kids weren't necessarily. That, I think, is rearing its ugly head right now. So physical strength is tough for us, and that pressure that some teams are given with that 10-second backcourt rule now too, a little bit more pressure than what we're used to seeing. We don't have any girls named Loetta anymore. And so teams go, oh, hey, let's go after them. And it's impacted us and how we do things. And we're getting better, right? And that's all we can ask for is let's go from point A to point B throughout the season. But I think the girls aren't used to this. Hey, we're 2-4 coming into this, and they expect to win. Yeah. So that's been tough.
And we got to talk to Lauren Zanhoff about your schedule. What is this? I mean, you guys are road warriors to start the season.
And I'll take it. He and I, we've talked over the years, and I want the best competition in an non-conference play. One, it's the RPI, and then two, we've got to know what it's going to take when we get to the regional round and to Tacoma Dome. So if we're not playing those teams, we're just playing some cupcakes. We're not preparing ourselves. And the challenge for me with a young group like this is to be able to keep us mentally focused and dialed in, even though we're 2-4.
Yeah.
And so we don't like to lose, but we've been overtime twice, and those teams are 5-1 and 6-1 respectively. We had a barn burner last night with Eisenhower, and they're much improved over the last couple of years. So we're right there. We just got to take care of the ball, make some lay-ins and free throws, and maybe we get those wins.
Well, best of luck here tonight. Keep everybody healthy, most importantly.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
And a Merry Christmas to you, Matt. Good to see you.
Well.
Matt Strophe joining us here on the pregame show. We'll talk with Ron Stone, head man at Eastmont, coming up next as we continue here on the NCWLIFE Channel.
Are you dealing with a pest or weed issue and you just don't know what to do?
We use the best pest control methods approved for areas with kids and pets.
Whether it's rats, mice, ants, or spiders,
or something else altogether. We provide the coaching and solutions you're looking for.
And you can know that your dollars are supporting a local, family-owned and operated business.
Allow us to help you get back to living healthy and pest-free. Harvest Valley Pest Control.
Welcome back on the pregame show here on the NCWLIFE Channel. Our old friend Ron Stone joins us now here on the pregame show as we get ready for Eastmont and Moses Lake. And Ron, it's only, game 5 for you guys? How's it been so far this season?
Listen, girls are working hard. As you know, I mean, a great group of kids working hard. Our weakness now and our nemesis is shooting. And we've spent a lot of time on shooting, spent a lot defensively. We do pretty good boxing out the fundamental part of it because we know we got to be fundamental. But right now, if you look at the games, it's shooting. And again, we spend a good part, but the girls have confident. They keep their spirits up. They're encouragers. It's a process, so we just stay with the steps.
So how do you combat that? Is it a matter of not taking the open shots when they're available or just missing shots and then kind of the dauber gets down?
No. Well, one thing is I've been really positive as far as encourage them to shoot. They had open looks. In fact, we talked today about it when our shoot around. I believe in 5 games this year, or 4 or 5 games that we played, maybe 2 bad shots, wide open looks. And it's a matter of just spending time, as you know, even in the off season, putting extra time into it because it's not easy, as you know, but it's going to come sooner or later. The girls deserve success on how hard they work and the great kids they are. So sooner or later, it's going to start. And as you know, in the history of time of basketball, somebody hits a shot, one shot can change a whole season. Change the whole game. Basket gets bigger, but right now ours is still smaller.
Well, and Grant and I were talking before we got you on the show here on the pregame show that any team that is coached by Ron Stone is scrappy.
Yeah.
And we're expecting that here again this season.
Yep.
Talk about this matchup with Moses Lake here tonight.
Well, you know the tradition. Coach Joffrey and I go back many years. Traditionally, they're a state qualifying team every single year, and it's a great challenge for us. But like I shared with the girl, win or lose, we just go out and play hard. And regardless of what happens, is like winners and learners. And we learn by our mistakes, the losses, and sometimes you can learn so much more by losses you can by winning. Right. With Moses Lake, they're going to be disciplined. They're going to get after it. They got good post play because of size. They switch it up. Heady basketball girls and extremely well coached.
Well, one thing we haven't talked about, you notice we're wearing the masks.
Yep.
There's a new policy by the WIAA handed out this week that not just wrestling, but now all indoor sports, including basketball and cheer, have to test 3 times a week. How is that? I know it just happened yesterday. So
listen, we don't put a lot of thought into it. It is what it is. I look at what Lori Howe does. I mean, from our administration, I can imagine the time. People be astonished of how much time they put into it. But the great thing is, it's a 15-minute process, but we get to play. Okay. It's an alternative is this summer when we had 5-7 games. Right. But we have no issues with it, and we have had no issues in our girls basketball program, or even for our boys for that matter. So we are very safe.
Well, that's good, and we're wearing the mask out of respect, and to try to keep everybody else healthy.
Exactly right.
The last thing we want to do is have the kids lose any opportunities to play.
Yep, exactly.
Well, Ron, best of luck tonight. Keep everybody healthy. That seems to be a theme, and we'll talk to you after.
All right, thank you.
All right, Ron Stone joining us here on the pregame show. We'll come back with the starting lineups on the way next. It's Eastmont and Moses Lake here on the NCWLIFE Channel.
Hello, my name is Brian Brett, the Fire Chief for Chelan County Fire District 1, and I just wanted to talk about how amazing our Rivercom team is. They are intentional, purposeful, and skillful in everything they do, and they are the best at what they do. How they prepare, how they handle the caller, how they coordinate the emergency services, and how they push themselves to be the best. This is the kind of spirit that our Rivercom telecommunicators have. Our community needs you, we need you, we admire you. You're our lifeline.
Hi, I'm Shauna Larson. I'm the designated broker here at Laura Mounter Real Estate. We are a locally owned firm, and we've worked hard to earn our reputation of always doing business the right way. Laura Mounter Real Estate is continually investing in the best technologies and highest quality marketing. For these reasons, our community has voted us the world's best real estate office for the past 5 years. If you have real estate needs, let a Laura Mounter real estate agent show you the difference.
Let's face it, selling your good used vehicle can be a hassle, if nothing else. Consign your vehicle here at Global Elite Motors. When you do, you'll get the best possible price because of our proprietary selling system. We offer the ability to finance, add warranties, take trade-ins, and much, much more. Each consignment vehicle we represent is thoroughly inspected and marketed to attract qualified buyers. Let us help sell your quality vehicle. Buying a vehicle? Consigning a vehicle? Stop by Global Elite Motors on Wenatchee Avenue at Global Car Care.
When you call Dick's Heating and Air Conditioning, you're calling on 35 plus years of experience in the Wenatchee Valley. Spending extra time in your home, you may have discovered an unwanted aroma. Stinky feet, pets, who knows what. Call Dick's today about installing their Train Clean Effects electronic air cleaner or a Rheem Halo ultraviolet air purifier. Either way, the air quality in your home will be improved. Proudly servicing all of North Central Washington. Call 884-6444 today.
Again, here to Eastmont High School as we get ready for this matchup between the Wildcats and the Moses Lake Chiefs, along with Grant Olson. Eric Granstrom with you here on the NCWLIFE Channel. They're finishing up the announcement of the starters. Let's run them down here for you. For the Chiefs, with a record of 1-1 in Big Nine play, 2-4 overall, as announced by their head coach, Matt Strophe. Sydney Macdonald will start. She is a 5'7 junior guard. Marissa Bishkoff is a 5'2 junior guard. Lexi Cox, a 5'8 sophomore guard. Teagan Wiltbank is a 5'4 senior guard. And Megan Karstetter, 6' senior forward. Meanwhile, for the Eastmont Lady Cats, as announced by Ron Stone, 0-1 in Big Nine play, 1-4 overall. Adriana Klinkenberg is a junior wing. Emma Bergen is a junior wing. Kylie Weems, a junior guard. Austin Sutherland, a sophomore guard, and Annalise Bauman is a senior post player. So those are the lineups, and we'll get you the opening tip coming up next here on the NCWLIFE Channel.
When you call Dick's Heating and Air Conditioning, you're calling on 35-plus years of experience in the Wenatchee Valley. Spending extra time in your home, you may have discovered an unwanted aroma. Stinky feet, pets, who knows what. Call Dick's today about installing their Train Clean Effects electronic air cleaner or a Rheem Halo ultraviolet air purifier. Either way, the air quality in your home will be improved. Proudly servicing all of North Central Washington. Call 884-6444 today.
Sure glad we went to Les Schwab.
I'm glad the baby's still happy.
Well, I'm just glad that along with tires, Les Schwab also does brakes, alignment, and a bunch of other safety services. I mean, if we'd gone to a cheap tire store instead, I'd be a doggone wreck.
My thoughts exactly.
Swing by today and get road trip ready with our always free pre-trip safety check. Les Schwab Tires, doing the right thing since 1952.
News, weather, and sports. It's all here weekdays at 5, 6, and 10 on your local news source, the NCWLIFE Channel.
And welcome back once again here to Eastmont High School, as we have our anthem taken care of, and a happy holidays to you and yours as we get ready for basketball here. And you nailed it on the head there, buddy. Basketball at the right time.
Oh, I know. It just seems right, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does.
Weather nasty out there, too, tonight.
Yeah,
so
be
great
careful.
night to be home and watching basketball.
Yeah, be careful out there. And getting ready for the opening tip, our officials, by the way, from the Chelan County Officials Association, Mike Wold, Erica Ward, and Steve Simonson. Steve Simonson in his 107th year of officiating basketball. No, we love Steve. He does a great job on multiple levels, not just high school.
He's one of the best officials around, without a doubt.
He definitely is. And I got a chance to talk to Steve the other day at the signing ceremony for Cole Scott at Cashmere. Of course, Cashmere assistant football coach. And Steve's a great man and a welcome addition to anything prep sports.
Absolutely.
All right, so here we go. The Chiefs are in the maroon uniforms trimmed in yellow and black. Meanwhile, Eastmont, the home whites, trimmed in red and Columbia blue. Mike Wold, our head official, will toss it up here as it'll be Annalise Bauman out there along with Karstetter. And the tip goes out of bounds. It'll be off of Eastmont and will be out to the Chiefs. So underway with high school hoops here on the NCWLIFE Channel. Thank you very much for tuning in wherever you may be, streaming us on our Facebook page, on our website, or just watching good old-fashioned cable TV. Lob pass down low, knocked out of bounds. It's off of Eastmont. So it'll be an inbounds pass here for the Chiefs as Wiltbank will bring it in baseline left side. She'll get it out top to Cox. Cox starts the dribble and gives it up. Now the drive across the lane, and the shot high off the window is no good, but it offsets a rebound for the Chiefs. It was Cox with the shot. They'll feed it outside for a long three-pointer. Banks in for Marissa Bishkoff. And Moses Lake has the first lead of the ball game. And that's what Ron Stone told us here before the ball game, that he loves the way his ladies scrap and are playing defense. It's just the shots are not falling so far. Here's a running shot. That's going to go off of the hand of a Chief and go out of bounds. No, it's going to be a turnover. I thought that went off a Chief.
I did too.
Well, they're going to say a turnover for Eastmont. So Moses Lake quickly gets it up into the forecourt. Lexi Cox with it down on the baseline, needing some help as the defense converges. Ball is knocked away and then stolen away. So the first turnover of the ball game for Moses Lake. Eastmont gets the ball in the lane, high post. They'll swing it around on the left side for Weems, but then she loses the ball. Another turnover for Eastmont. Sydney Macdonald quickly up court for the Chiefs. She'll hand it off to one of her teammates who loops in the lane. That was a shot by Cox off the mark, no good. Rebound Eastmont, and quickly into the forecourt. Running it up, here's a three-pointer from the left side. Rattles out, no good. Good look at it for Eastmont by Emma Bergen. Just can't get it to fall. Left side here on the wing for the Chiefs. Now the drive by Cox. She'll kick it out for a three-pointer. Rims off of the front of the iron by Macdonald. Rebound picked up by Eastmont. So neither team lighting it up here so far. Beautiful feed pass on the drive for Eastmont. And getting fouled with Sutherland. She'll head to the free throw line for her first free throws of the ball game. And the foul is whistled on Megan Karstetter. That's her first foul of the game.
That was a great look down low. She was open on the baseline and a good look out front.
All you can ask is if you're open, feed me the ball.
Yes.
First free throws off the mark, no good. And that's what Ron was talking about. Both free throws, a little bit of everything for Eastmont, just not shooting the ball well. And he said, it's going to be one of those things where we keep practicing it. When it does finally start to fall, then it will open the gates.
That's true.
Second free throw, no good, but an offensive rebound picked up by Bergen. She'll get it outside to Weems. Weems looks at that defense applied by Moses Lake. They try to feed inside, but another turnover by Eastmont. That's 3 here in the first couple of minutes of the ball game. Up to Macdonald, outside for a three-pointer. It's good. Ouch. Bishkoff with her second 3, and that's going to raise a timeout here from Ron Stone. We'll keep it right here on the NCWLIFE Channel, and off to a good start are the Chiefs here. Our broadcast on the NCWLIFE Channel. By the way, I should have mentioned, our talk with the coach is brought to you by TC Slingers. For landscape supplies and material placement, it's TC Slingers. Thanks to TC Slingers for being a winter sponsor here on the NCWLIFE Channel.
So here we are.
We're missing our company party to be here.
We are.
Yeah. That's dedication.
That's usually a good one, too.
I know. They usually put up a good spread, so hopefully they'll leave us a few leftovers. I don't know, leftover holiday party? I don't know.
We'll see what's left over.
We might have to sniff stuff before we take a bite.
Right.
Here come the Wildcats as Aubrey Noel has checked into the ball game during that timeout for the Wildcats. Outside on the perimeter, Sutherland looking for help. Moses Lake always stingy with that defense. Ball goes out of bounds. It'll go off the Chiefs. 14 on the shot clock. 5:36 here in the first quarter. 6-0. Eastmont travel. Noel, who just checked into the ball game. The sophomore lob pass outside into the hands of Bauman. Annalise drives the paint, puts up the shot, and traveled with it.
Just didn't establish that pivot foot. It was a nice move inside. Just didn't get that established.
Good idea.
It was.
So a little full court pressure applied by the Cats here. They'll quickly drop off, though, as it'll be Cox who brings it across the midcourt stripe. She'll pass it off over on the right side to Wiltbank. And then a nice weave out top and a beautiful find underneath for the wide open look. And bucket by Karstetter, her first of the ball game. 8-point lead here by Moses Lake. We're going to whistle.
Double foul, I think, Eric.
Yeah, you're right. Well, that's big because that's the second already on Karstetter. So she'll quickly come to the bench, and Ella Heaps will come out for Moses Lake.
Karstetter, that's a name a lot of our listeners will recognize. Yeah. Two brothers that played in the past, 10 years, I would guess.
And very, very good.
Fantastic.
And Megan is certainly not a nut that's fallen far from the tree as far as the athleticism is concerned. Here's a drive by the sophomore who just came in. Noel, high off the glass, no good.
Eastmont still looking for the first bucket of the ball game. Chiefs get it in transition, quickly get it down low, but the ball knocked away, picked up by Eastmont. Nice job stepping into the passing lane there by Klinkenberg. We get a whistle in the backcourt, and a foul going to become against the Chiefs here. Let's see.
I think it's Bergen. Nope.
Oh, it is on Klinkenberg.
Right.
So the ball was a turnover by Eastmont. That's fifth now in this early going, and the Chiefs will have it inbounds. Wiltbank, baseline left. She'll get the ball back, shoot a long three. Good. Wow. 3 3-pointers already in this ball game for the Chiefs. And Eastmont nearly threw the ball away there as the intended target went cutting down the lane, and the ball went sailing outside, but Eastmont saves it. They'll go high post to Bauman, then kick it outside for the drive on the left hand, put it off the rim, no good, but a foul drawn as Adriana Klinkenberg had the drive. Foul is on Lexi Cox. That's her first, third team foul already against Moses Lake.
Nice strong drive. Eastmont doing well on offense. They just need a stop on the defensive end.
Yeah. And get one of these buckets to fall for.
Well, that's right.
Sakes.
I mean, they're working their offense.
Klinkenberg with a bank shot. Hey, if it goes in, it doesn't matter what it looks like.
That's right. It doesn't say in our score sheets that you banked that in. No.
Nope. You don't keep track of banks or swishes.
Mm-mm.
It's not a stat yet.
Yeah, yet.
Second free throw rattles home. Good. First 2 points of the ball game by Adriana Klinkenberg. And it cuts the lead to 11-2. Now a high pass in the backcourt against the press here by Moses Lake. They get it across the midcourt stripe. Then we'll work it back out. Boy, just got a whiff of popcorn. That sure smells good. I'm sure they had popcorn at our company party there, Grant. Rebound on the far side offensively by the Chiefs. Nice job working by Macdonald. Now outside on the drive by Wiltbank. She'll feed it across,
nice
but the ball knocked away by Eastmont. Another turnover forced by the Wildcats. Left side, taking a look, and her drive is Klinkenberg. She's been aggressive so far. Here's a three. It's no good. Rebound weak side, picked up offensively by Bauman. Annalise will bring it outside. They'll circle around, and now the drive. And we're going to get a blocking foul on Moses Lake. Good idea by Aubrey Noel. Foul is on Marissa Bishkoff. That's her first and the fourth team foul on Moses Lake. So the Chiefs have a lot of fouls, and they don't have a lot of bench players here.
No.
Substitutions here as Kendall Reffett comes in for Moses Lake. Reffitt's another name you recognize.
Right.
Chiefs. Inbounds pass comes to Bauman. They've got a little height advantage, does Eastmont now. Here's the drive, shot. Count it, and a foul. Beautiful job by Klinkenberg being aggressive.
I like the way she goes to the basket. Not afraid to get into the lane.
Foul was on Neiswanger, who just checked in. Already 5 team fouls. So if Eastmont can make their free throws here, they'll have a chance to hang around in this ball game. Trailing it by 7 with a chance to add the three-point play. It won't fall. However, on that opportunity for Klinkenberg, rebound picked up by the Chiefs. Ball goes out of bounds on a defensive play. And how about Adriana Klinkenberg? That was her involvement there to knock the ball out of bounds.
Been hustling all over the court here this first quarter.
She's living the Ron Stone way here. Here's another three from the corner. Good. Look out. Splash down for Wiltbank. That's her second three-pointer.
Boy, they're hot from the floor here in this first quarter.
Toss, high post. Knocked away from Moses Lake. Ball goes out of bounds. It's off of the Wildcats. Another turnover for Eastmont. That's 6 here. Never a good stat when you have more turnovers than you do points. Not what you want. But again, a learning curve. Oh, we got Klinkenberg banging against Reffett, and Klinkenberg's going to get her second personal foul.
The way she's playing, Eric, they need to keep her on the floor.
Yeah,
so
no
that's
kidding.
a big foul here in this first quarter.
And she'll have to take a seat with that second foul as Kylie Weems will come back in for Eastmont. Inbounds pass in front of the Eastmont bench by Reffett. Now the drive, and we're going to get a travel call on Wiltbank. Fourth turnover for Moses Lake. So neither coach is probably happy about the gifts that they're giving here during the holiday season in terms of turning the ball over right now. 2:37 to go, first quarter play, as Moses Lake leads it by 10. Here's a drive and knocked down to the floor. No foul called. Weems lost the handle, turnover, and Moses Lake back on offense. Here's a three-pointer for the right side. Banks in. Reffett with 3. That's the 5th three-pointer of this first
Unbelievably
quarter.
hot.
How about that? We get a full timeout on the floor. We'll take a full as well. 17-4 the score. Moses Lake on top. You're watching Big 9 basketball on the NCWLIFE Channel.
GMC Sierra with hands-free driving offers the most advanced and luxurious pickup in its class. Yeah, it runs.
Back here at Eastmont High School as the Wildcats trail the Chiefs 17-4 here in the early going. Our broadcast brought to you in part by Biosports Physical Therapy. Find them online at biosports.net. Open Monday through Friday, 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. As it'll be Eastmont basketball after the timeout, as Aubrey Noel will bring it up the floor across the midcourt stripe. Stop at the top of the key, then feed left over to Bergen. Outside it comes to Weems. Well, that Moses Lake defense is
really playing well.
Down low it goes, then back outside to Noel. Her entry pass up high, knocked away. Another turnover for Eastmont. Moses Lake in transition. They'll slow it up, then back it out. Now the drive by Voss, who checked in during that timeout. Out top it comes, and a little banging going on between Weems and Reffett, and they'll call Weems for the foul. Her first, 4th team against Eastmont. 5 against Moses Lake here in the early going. Well, the girls are certainly playing aggressively, and that's ball thrown a little bit too high, goes out of bounds. Oops. What was that, 5 turnovers for Moses Lake here? They'll go high post. They tried a little high-low game, but the ball knocked away on a inefficient pass going down low. Another turnover for Eastmont, because right there was Heaps to steal a ball away. Now the Chiefs back on the offensive set here, down to the Eastmont end to our left. Outside it goes on the drive by Voss. Little weave game, and the ball's knocked away. Another turnover. Feed into the forecourt to Weems, and she'll get it down low, take the shot, miss it high off the window. At least they got a shot this time down the floor.
Right. You hit it on the head, though, Eric. The defense by the Chiefs has been great this first quarter.
It really has. Every pass is contested, and those passing lanes are really very thin. Outside on the perimeter, it is Cox. 9 on the shot clock. Voss back to Cox. She'll work off a pick out top, then take it all the way down the lane. Missed the shot. Rebound picked up by Eastmont. Nice job by Bauman. They'll work it to Weems on the perimeter. She'll stop, need some help. Find that from, that was Weems. There we go. Noel to Weems. Now a long 3, rattles off the back of the iron and hits the top of the backboard. Goes out of bounds. A good look by Bergen, but cannot connect. Substitution here for the Chiefs, as in back is Bishkoff. For Eastmont.
And I think Macdonald too, Eric. And boy, that was nice rest for both starters.
Yeah.
I think they got about a 5-6 minute rest here in this first quarter.
Schmoltzler comes in for Eastmont off the bench. 15 seconds left here in the quarter. Moses Lake with a chance to add to their big lead here. As they work it on the perimeter right side, and we're going to have another whistle, this time away, and they're going to say a 3-second violation in the paint. Well, you don't see that very often these days.
No, you don't.
Inbounds of the backcourt against a little pressure. Eastmont, Noel does a good job handling that pressure, gets the ball back and can't get the shot off before the end of the quarter comes. That'll be our first frame in the books. 17-4, Moses Lake on top. You're watching Big 9 basketball on the NCWLIFE Channel. We'll be right back.
Hi folks, welcome to Save Mart. How can we help you today?
We're looking for a recliner.
Okay, right this way. Go ahead and move this chase on the other side. We can just
Great, I want that one. I like that one.
That's a great choice.
And I want this one as well.
Okay.
And I definitely want this one.
You'll find it at Save Mart. Full service at a low, low price.
Connect with us on Networked as we introduce you to the people and organizations who are leading innovation in the region. Join us each week as the NCW Tech Alliance team networks with individuals driving change in technology, entrepreneurship, and STEM education. Their nonprofit mission is to connect people and technology resources to create a thriving community. Get inspired, engaged, and networked right here on the NCWLIFE Channel.
To start the second quarter of play is Aubrey Noel will run the offense. She has it on the perimeter. Feeds across to Weems. She'll drive it down, and nice job on the drive and a good job of providing her a little blocking down low by Ellie Davis. And the bucket for Eastmont. (17-6) the score. Moses Lake in charge here from the get-go as the Chiefs work it on the perimeter. They'll go down low, and then the double team comes, so Karstetter will kick it back out. Now they'll go high post for a shot from there from 12 feet away. It's off the mark, no good. Taken a miss by Bishkoff. Maybe she prefers to do a little more outside the arc as Eastmont will turn it over in the backcourt. And again, you talked about stifling defense.
Boy, I guess they have played just outstanding. 9 turnovers I've got now on Eastmont, Eric.
Working the basketball is Lexi Cox. She'll give it up to Bishkoff, who will run the offense here. Go to Cox on the wing right, looking high. Now they'll work it around on the perimeter, and watch out for Wiltbank. She'll shoot it from out there. High post again. Ball is just through the hands like a bar of soap to Heaps. Now the drive for Noel. She can't make the shot. The turnover, the 8th of the ball game unofficially here for Moses Lake. Now the Macdonald in transition. Will come way out top to Wiltbank, then back to Macdonald for a three-pointer. Good. Wow. Everybody can shoot a three.
Wow, I guess.
That is the 6th three-pointer of the game for Moses Lake. Lead at 20-6, their largest lead of the ball game. Eastmont trying to find somebody that's got a little something going on.
You're right. They just need to find a hot hand out here.
Yeah, exactly. Noel with it. She'll take a dribble step. Look at the pick, won't use it though. Now to Weems, down low with 4-3 on the shot clock, and they're going to be bailed out by a foul from Moses Lake, as it was Rebecca Vara with the handle. Oh no, they called that on Eastmont. That was on Weems. That's her second. 15 fouls. Oh no.
It was, I believe it was on Macdonald.
Lexi Cox, I think 1-4, or no, yeah, you're right. So Sydney Macdonald with the foul. Now we got it straight. A little rusty here. Haven't done basketball for a while. Shot taken from outside by Eastmont, missed. Rebound picked up by the Chiefs. Coming up into the forecourt was Bishkoff. Left side to Wiltbank, down low. Here's a quick turn and fumbling it out of bounds, but they're going to say it touched Eastmont last. Was Kylie Voss. Vara replaced in lineup here by Klinkenberg, who comes back in. And there's that spark plug for Ron Stone. She just needs to stay off the foul situation. Inbounds pass by Macdonald comes outside to Cox. Then high post to Wiltbank for a shot from there. No good. Rebound tapped around, picked up by Eastmont, but a wraparound pass nearly got away. Wildcats feed it way up in the front court, and it goes off of Schmolzer out of bounds, but it was touched by Moses Lake. Well, it's so close, Grant. You can see the idea. The girls have the idea out there for Eastmont. It's just the execution of those ideas.
Right, and the defense of Moses Lake.
Yeah.
But you're right. They've got a plan out here.
Annalise Bauman checks it back in for Eastmont. Ball will come into Weems. Took a dribble step. Boy, you just don't want to do that.
No.
Now to Bauman.
Another one.
Bounce pass down low from Davis to Bauman. Now out top it comes, and they'll force a shot up with 7 on the shot clock. Didn't touch anything. Moses Lake comes up with the basketball. Good double team at the backcourt here for Eastmont. Chiefs break the press, however, as they'll come up into the hands of Cox. Down low for a three-pointer. I was going to say.
They missed one.
Yeah, they finally missed one. Kylie Voss was trying to get her first 3 of the game. Be like Oprah here. You get a 3. You get a 3.
Right.
It is the holiday season. Eastmont with a basketball. As the Wildcats work it outside. Noel will go to Klinkenberg. Oh, she's got a pretty good handle out there. Now to Bauman. Back to Klinkenberg. She'll work on the drive. Kick it to Bauman. Out top it comes. Looking as Weems. Backs away. 10 on the shot clock. Boy, that defense is just really tough.
Super good.
Outside here is Noel. Back and up and down. She had the idea. Kylie Weems just can't help but just laugh at herself, going, oh, what was I thinking there? Was that 11 turnovers for Eastmont here? 20-6 the score. Ron Stone will bring in Emma Bergen. Back to the lineup here for the Cats. 4:36 left here in the first half. Appreciate you joining us here on the NCWLIFE Channel. Moses Lake back on offense. Macdonald will come to Bishkoff. She lost the handle on it, and there's Klinkenberg. She'll take it to the lane and lay it up. Missed the shot, though, a little bit too strong. A rebound picked up by Moses Lake. So the Chiefs with a turnover. Back on offense here. Cox, left side. Here is now the drive and the kick. Beautiful kick down low, but they just cannot execute the actual shot in tight. Bauman comes up with a loose ball. Now a three-pointer launched, and almost brought rain. Kylie Weems on the shot.
Wow.
And we get a foul on the rebound, and this is going to be on Eastmont. That is on Ellie Davis. That's her first. 16 fouls, so the next will put Moses Lake to the line here. Macdonald will bring it inbounds. Passes it in to Neiswanger. And they break the press. Then they have the numbers. And shot blocked. Nice job trailing the play for Eastmont by Ellie Davis and kept it clean. But now we get a foul called against Eastmont. Foul is on Kylie Weems. That's her third personal. Or they say second personal on the board. So we'll go with what the board says. 16 fouls.
2.
Okay. 2 fouls on Weems. Here's a drive.
Ooh,
and a walk.
Unbelievable amount of turnovers in this first half.
No matter how much lipstick you put on this one, it's
That's right.
not too pretty right now. But they're out there trying hard, and it's early in the season. It'll be interesting to see these teams later on in the season as they progress. Here's a wraparound pass off the defense and another turnover by Eastmont. Moses Lake picking up the ball. Macdonald cut off by the double team. Kicks it back outside to Neiswanger. She'll give it up. Here's the drive. Beautiful drive, and the right-handed shot, no good. Rebound tapped around, picked up by Eastmont. What a look by Cox. Goodness. Lob pass inside, defended by Moses Lake, and who's the foul on? I guess it's going to be on the Chiefs here. That'll put somebody at the line. Foul is on Neiswanger. That's her second. And to the line to shoot one-on-one will be Annalise Bauman.
Eastmont is such a different team when Klinkenberg and Bauman are both on the court together. They need to be out there for this offense to kind of click. That's been obvious here in this first half. They just can't get these shots to fall.
Right. Bauman's first chance for a free throw here in the game. Eastmont is 2 for 5 so far. Make it 3 for 6 as she's able to connect on the first. her first point of the ball game. Comes with 3:02 to go here in the half. Left-handed free throw shooter. Good. Full court press applied by Ron Stone's Lady Knights, and the ball, or Lady Knights. I guess we're Wenatchee Valley College, so Lady Cats, if you will. Ball knocked out of bounds, so it'll go out to the Chiefs. Lob pass to Macdonald at midcourt. She'll bring it across the midcourt stripe, then pass it up here for a three-pointer on the way. Rims off the back of the iron, but an offensive rebound on a miss by Reffett. Here's another three. Good. Ouch. Sydney Macdonald, her second three-pointer. Goodness. 23-8. 15-point largest lead for Moses Lake here in the game. Eastmont moving the ball well. Here's a three-pointer. Good. Finally. Splash down for Ellie Davis. Well, you figure that eventually the basketball gods are going to give one up. They did. And Eastmont now in double figures, trailing at 23-11. Wildcats are just really trying hard out here. Defensive foul going to be whistled here against Davis. That'll be her second. That'll put the Chiefs at the line, 1-1. Looks like it will be. Who will it be?
Is it Wiltbank?
Yeah, it will be Wiltbank. By the way, this is the first free throws for Moses Lake in the game.
It's hard to believe.
Well, really, they've run a perimeter game. Eastmont's been more on the attack at the rack.
Absolutely.
First free throw is up and good by Wiltbank.
Two totally different styles of offense.
Yeah.
Eastmont's more of a drive to the basket and go to the line type of team.
Second free throw for Wiltbank is up and good. Good looking free throw. She's got 8 points now to lead the Chiefs on the night. 25-11 our score with 2:15 to go here in the first half. Drive. Shot off the window, no good. Bauman rebound, put back, no good. Rebound this time picked up by Moses Lake as Heaps comes up with it. Moses Lake quickly in transition. Here's a three ball, no good by Wiltbank. Rebound picked up by Eastmont. Wildcats slow it down for a moment. Klinkenberg kicks to a right side two from way downtown. That's missed by Davis, and we get a whistle, and the ball goes out of bounds. So it'll be out to Moses Lake. 1:45 left in the half. Again, a little pressure here in the backcourt applied by Eastmont. Wildcats a little off on the press there as they left two bodies down deep for Moses Lake, but the Chiefs can't collect on it. Bauman had it, looked like she traveled with it. Now a drive with a left-handed shot on the way by Bergen is no good. Rebound Chiefs. On the wing, Wiltbank. She'll shoot that NBA three. Left side it comes on the perimeter to Reffett. Now back out top. Here's Wiltbank on the drive down the lane. She'll put up the left-handed runner. It's no good. Rebound offensive putback, no good. Now we get a reach on the rebound as Bauman had control. Let's see what they call. It is on Reffett. That's her first. Boy, a lot of fouls too.
There have been.
First half of play. And then we're going to transition ends and put on Elise Bauman back at the free throw line. And she made two there moments ago and looked very good in doing so. That foul is the 8th, so still 1-1 here for Eastmont. Annalise doing a little math with her counting, making sure she's got the proper numbers out there on the floor. And that's, you need a captain to do. First free throw, good. So Grant, your little town you grew up in, Joplin, Montana.
Mm-hmm.
Were you on the basketball team as well?
Oh, yes. Yeah.
Were you the guard? What were you?
Actually, I was a forward because we had a short team. Our tallest guy was 6'2", and then me.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Now, did you and your brother play too?
We did.
Okay.
Yep.
All right. Did you ever switch jerseys to screw them up?
No, because I was always a little taller, so it was always obvious who was who. So, yeah. We were 22-2 my senior year.
No kidding.
Yeah.
Holy cow.
Junior year was 21-3.
Wow. So you get to the state tournament?
We did.
And?
Then we did. Yeah.
Now, is that similar to here where you got small schools playing small schools?
Yes.
It's not like Iowa where you have everybody playing against each other?
No, it's like here.
Okay, here's a shot from outside, just inside the 2-point line. Good for Bergen. That's her first bucket of the ball game. The fourth field goal for Eastmont cuts the lead to 11 with 20 seconds to go. Bounce pass into the front court here for the Chiefs. Nearly Klinkenberg almost plucked that ball away. They're going to go for the last shot here with 9 on the game clock. Shot clock is off. It's Cox. Now outside. I don't think they want to shoot that shot.
Almost line drived it in there.
Was that a hook shot, three-pointer? Kind of looked like it.
Awesome.
Heaps tries at the buzzer, but that will be the end of our first half of play with Moses Lake leading it 25-14. So a little better second quarter there for Eastmont. In fact, they outscored the Chiefs 10-8 in the second and trail it here at halftime. We'll come back with more here at Eastmont High School. Our broadcast brought to you in part by Charter College. They work to get you to work. Find out about how to enroll today at chartercollege.edu. Also by Dick's Heating and Air Conditioning, providing heating and air conditioning service, installation, and repair since 1982, serving residential and commercial. They specialize in indoor air quality. We'll come back with more here at halftime. Take a look at the stats on the way as we bring you live basketball tonight on this Saturday on the NCWLIFE Channel. We'll be right back.
Hello, my name is Brian Brett, the Fire Chief for Chelan County Fire District 1, and I just wanted to talk about how amazing our Rivercom team is. They are intentional, purposeful, and skillful in everything they do, and they are the best at what they do. How they prepare, how they handle the caller, how they coordinate the emergency services, and how they push themselves to be the best. This is the kind of spirit that our Rivercom telecommunicators have. Our community needs you, we need you, we admire you, you're our lifeline.
When the people you serve are your friends and family, you see the world a bit differently. You understand that your survival depends on the health and strength of your relationships. Your word is your reputation, and that doing the right thing is the only way of life that matters. At Confluence Health, we remain humble. Trust is a gift that is earned, a privilege, an honor. And we remain grateful for the trust you place in our hands.
Come on, I'm a certified technician. I was trained to take good care of you.
9. I've only been to the dealer.
I've been coming here for years. These guys are great.
Look around. The BMW, the Jag, the Volvo, they're all waiting for regular service. Well, the BMW has a little computer issue, but that's nothing we can't handle. Come on in.
From regular maintenance to computer troubleshooting, trust the Global Car Care technicians with your import, diesel-powered, or domestic vehicle. Global Car Care. They speak your car's language.
Dankeschön.
Sure glad we went to Les Schwab.
I'm glad the baby's still happy.
Well, I'm just glad that along with tires, Les Schwab also does brakes, alignment, and a bunch of other safety services. I mean, if we'd gone to a cheap tire store instead, I'd be a doggone wreck.
My thoughts exactly.
Swing by today and get road trip ready with our always free pre-trip safety check. Les Schwab Tires, doing the right thing since 1952.
At Eastmont High School, where the Moses Lake Chiefs lead the Eastmont Wildcats by a score of 25-14 here at the half. The Chiefs outscored Eastmont 17-4 in the first quarter. Wildcats came back and outscored Moses Lake 10-8 in the second. Unofficial totals here in that first half of play, and the Chiefs led by Teagan Wiltbank with 8 points. Sydney Macdonald with 6. Marissa Bishkoff with 6. Kendall Reffett with 3, and Megan Karstetter with 2. The Chiefs 2 of 2 from the free throw line in that first half of play, unofficially with 10 turnovers, and their largest lead was 15. It sits at 11 right now here at the half. Meanwhile, for the Eastmont Wildcats, they were led by the 4 points of Adriana Klinkenberg. She was certainly a spark plug in that first half of play. She was 2 for 3 from the free throw line. Emma Bergen with, Anna Elise Bauman with 3 points. Ellie Davis off the bench with 3 points. Emma Bergen with 2, and Kylie Weems with 2. Wildcats 5 of 9 from the free throw line. in that first half of play. A couple of fouls for Karstetter and for Neiswanger for the Chiefs. Meanwhile, 2 fouls for Weems and 2 for Ellie Davis here for the Wildcats. The Wildcats, by the way, unofficially with 12 turnovers in that first half of play, and they have never led in this ball game so far. And it is a 25-14 lead for Moses Lake here at the half. Well, first of our doubleheader tonight here on the NCWLIFE Channel. We'll have Eastmont and Moses Lake boys straight ahead. We'll talk more about what else is happening around the Big Nine and get you up to date on the standings as well coming up as we continue here at the halftime. Our broadcast here brought to you in part by Global Car Care. Your vehicle is their number one priority. Diesels and European cars are their specialty. Pick up and drop off available. Stop by their website at globalcarcare.net. Also by Harvest Valley Pest Control. You can rest assured Harvest Valley Pest Control uses kid and pet safe material around your home or office. Call today for your free estimate. Back with more here at Eastmont High School, where the Chiefs, the visitors, lead the home squad, the Wildcats, 25-14 in our girls basketball Big Nine matchup. We're back with more right after this.
Connect with us on Networked as we introduce you to the people and organizations who are leading innovation in the region. Join us each week as the NCW Tech Alliance team networks with individuals driving change in technology, entrepreneurship, and STEM education. Their nonprofit mission is to connect people and technology resources to create a thriving community. Get inspired, engaged, and networked right here on the NCWLIFE Channel.
Are you a take charge kind of person? Consider a career as a health unit coordinator. You'll work to keep health facilities running efficiently by coordinating medical providers, patients, and departments. The Charter College Certificate in Health Unit Coordinator program can get you up to speed on basic patient care, health records management, health and safety procedures, and medical billing. And the 10-month online program includes a computer you keep. Get started at chartercollege.edu, where we work to get you to work.
GMC Sierra with hands-free driving offers the most advanced and luxurious pickup in its class. Yeah, it rocks.
Hi folks, welcome to Save Mart. How can we help you today?
We're looking for a recliner.
Okay, right this way. I'm going to go ahead and move this chase on the other side. We can get this
Great, I want that one. I would like that one.
That's a great choice.
And I want this one as well.
Okay.
And I definitely want this one.
You'll find it at Save Mart. Full service at a low, low price.
Halftime here at Eastmont High School, where the Moses Lake Chiefs lead the Eastmont Wildcats by a score of 25-14. Eric Granstrom with you here on the NCWLIFE Channel. Let's take a moment here to catch you up to date on what is happening around the Big Nine. Last night, the Chiefs fell in a tough one at home to Eisenhower. 58-52 was the final in girls basketball. It was Sunnyside downing West Valley 51-37, and Davis took care of Wenatchee 48-34. Other games happening tonight. Sunnyside hosting Davis, while Ike is at West Valley. The Wenatchee Panthers taking on Cheney tonight at home. Actually, that game might even be over because it started earlier today. The current standings in the Big Nine have Eisenhower on top at 2-0. They're 4-1 overall on the season. Davis is at 2-1, 4-3 overall. Sunnyside and Moses Lake and West Valley all come into tonight at 1-1 in the Big Nine. Grizzlies 3-3 overall. Chiefs 2-4, and the Rams 2-5. Eastmont 0-1 in Big Nine play, 1-4 on the season, while Wenatchee's 0-2 in the Big Nine and 1-5 overall. After tonight, Eastmont will be hosting a tournament. In fact, first of next week, it's Christmas vacation for the school district, I know. So Eastmont will host that starting on Monday at 6 o'clock, and then they will host Kamaikan to wrap up the year, if you will, on December 28th. And then take on the Wenatchee Panthers at the Town Toyota Center on Tuesday, January 4th. We'll have that game here on the NCWLIFE Channel. Meanwhile, for the Moses Lake Chiefs, after tonight, they will be at Eastlake on Tuesday, and then we'll host a tournament the 28th, 29th, and 30th at Moses Lake High School, and then take the New Year off, and then head into a matchup with Kamaikan before they really get going on their Big Nine schedule. And it's incredible how much Moses Lake is playing on the road to start the season. They've been at Ferris, at Ellensburg, at Sunnyside. Tonight here at Eastmont. They'll be at Eastlake, and then at West Valley and at Davis. But then the last part of their season, mostly at home. So if they can survive the Road Warrior start, they'll have a good chance to do some things down the stretch with the home crowd helping them out and Moses Lake High School. We'll take another break and come back, getting ready for second half action as we're waiting for the Chiefs to emerge from their locker room. We will do that after the 60-second timeout here on the NCWLIFE Channel.
Sure glad we went to Les Schwab.
I'm glad the baby's still happy.
Well, I'm just glad that along with tires, Les Schwab also does brakes, alignment, and a bunch of other safety services. I mean, if we'd gone to a cheap tire store instead, I'd be a doggone wreck.
My thoughts exactly.
Swing by today and get road trip ready with our always free pre-trip safety check. Les Schwab Tires, doing the right thing since 1952.
Just underway second half. Moses Lake with the basketball. The ball goes out of bounds. It'll be Chief ball underneath their hoop. As we're underway, 25-14, Chiefs on top. Thanks for joining us here on the NCWLIFE Channel. Inbounds pass will come in out top as Bishkoff is out there. Now she'll feed inside for a shot by Macdonald. Missed the shot. We get a rebound foul. Let's see who it's on. Had a lot of fouls in that first half of play. And the first foul of the second half will go against Eastmont, and that's against Emma Bergen. That's her first personal foul. Macdonald, Bishkoff, Cox, Wiltbank, and Karstetter starting five out for Moses Lake. Klinkenberg, Bergen, Weems, Sutherland, and Bauman out there for Eastmont. Inbounds pass comes into Karstetter. Now a pass across to Macdonald, back to Karstetter. She'll cut down the lane, try to reverse the layup, but draw the foul, I think, on Bauman. Annalise Bauman would be her second personal foul. If it is on her, it is. And to the free throw line will go Megan Karstetter for the first time tonight. She's got 2 points here in the game so far. Her first free throw is up and good. Moses Lake now 3 for 3 from the free throw line in the ball game. Lead back at 12. Karstetter, one more free throw to go. Rattles out, no good. Bauman with a rebound. Outlet pass to Klinkenberg. Klinkenberg right side, kind of fumbled the pass to Weems. Now cross court it comes. Here's a two-pointer on the way. And it's a little bit short for Noel, that is. Aubrey cannot connect, and the ball will go out of bounds off of Eastmont to Moses Lake. Inbounds pass by Cox in the backcourt against a little pressure here. Back to Cox on a give and go. She'll take it all the way down the lane and then kick it outside for a three for Macdonald. It's no good. Rebound tapped outside. Wiltbank comes up with it for the Chiefs. She'll start the dribble and kick it in the corner. Now coming around through the lane. Right-handed runner on the way. Riddles in and out. No good. Rebound picked up by Eastmont after the shot from Bishkoff. Noel, lob pass stolen away by Karstetter. Another turnover for Eastmont. That's their 13th of the ball game. Chiefs on the handle and driving to the lane and missed the shot, but an offensive rebound by Karstetter. Another offensive rebound. Goodness gracious. And Eastmont came up with the ball, but Bauman can't control her feet. Goes out of bounds. And we're going to get a timeout taken. It's a timeout for Eastmont, and this will be a 30. We'll keep it right here on the NCWLIFE Channel. They only have 2 fulls left for the game. Our broadcast brought to you in part by Laura Mounter Real Estate, voted world's best realtor in the Valley for 2021. And by Les Schwab. Les Schwab takes your safety seriously every time you stop by. We'll have the boys game following this one here on the NCWLIFE Channel. Scheduled start time at 6:30. We'll take a little break on the broadcast and Get you some beautiful sights and sounds in the interim, and then come back with more basketball here on the NCWLIFE Channel. So after the quick timeout by Eastmont, it's Moses Lake basketball. Cox will bring it on bounds, baseline right side. Lob pass out top to Bishkoff. Bishkoff starts the drive, then kicks. Now Cox, cross court, it comes to Macdonald. Beautiful weave. Ball knocked away, though, picked up by Eastmont. So a turnover for Moses Lake, and now we get the foul called. This ball goes out of bounds. Foul is on Lexi Cox. That's her second personal foul. First team foul for Moses Lake here in the second half. Inbounds pass by Klinkenberg right in front of the scorer's bench will come in. And Sutherland had it. Now back to Klinkenberg. To Noel. Noel looking, passing. And it is Sutherland. Bounce pass across. Will not touch anybody but go out of bounds. And a turnover for Eastmont. 3 turnovers already here in the second half. We haven't even played 2 minutes of the second half. As Moses Lake up 26-14. Inbounds pass to the backcourt to Cox here for Moses Lake. Excuse me, that was Wiltbank. Now outside to Karstetter. Long three. Rims won't fall. Rebound outside offensively by Macdonald. She's got 2 on her, and she tried to throw it over across court, and it sails out of bounds. Or are they going to say it's off of Eastmont? Oh, my. I thought that didn't touch anybody but a Chief there, but they're going to say it's out to the Chiefs. Bishkoff will bring it in. We have Macdonald colliding out top with Klinkenberg. The ball goes out of bounds meanwhile and will be off of Eastmont. Macdonald shaken up on the play. Looks like she's going to be okay. Inbounds pass will be by Wiltbank, baseline left. She gets it in. Karstetter with the drive. Wraparound pass. Beautiful to Macdonald for the shot. Sydney Macdonald with 8 points here for Moses Lake to lead the way. 28-14, Chiefs by 14. Their largest in the first half was 15 points. Now Noel lost the handle. Going the other way, Bishkoff, she'll lay it up and miss the shot. Rebound shared between she and a teammate. She'll dribble it out in the corner, look for help. Cross-court pass. Here's Karstetter driving down. She walked with it, and a turnover. Four turnovers here in the second half for Eastmont and 2 for Moses Lake. And nearly knocked the ball away was Bishkoff on Klinkenberg. Lob pass up to Bauman. Annalise with the drive. Cross-court pass knocked away by the Chiefs, goes out of bounds. 5:08 to go here in the third.
Hey, watch the lob. Watch the lob. Watch the lob.
You can hear the coach, Matt Strophe, nearby, saying to watch for the lob pass on the inbounds. Comes into Bauman. She'll kick it outside for Klinkenberg. Crossover drive. Left-handed shot. No good. Rebound tap. Picked up by Eastmont. And Noel's going to fire it up from 15. It's no good and will go out of bounds. Backcourt inbounds pass comes to Bishkoff. She will give it back to Cox. She'll get it across the midcourt stripe, go high post to Karstetter. Beautiful pass underneath for Bishkoff. She'll run it through, come out, drive in, kick it out. Macdonald for a long three. Good. Good ball rotation here for Moses Lake as they are out to a 17-point lead, their largest of the ball game. High post to Klinkenberg. Her drive is partially blocked on the shot. I'm going to get a whistle on the rebound, and I think this will be coming against Eastmont. And it is on Bauman. That's her third personal foul. Substitution for Eastmont. Emma Bergen comes in. Noel will sit. Also coming out is Sutherland. Let's see who checked in for her. Ellie Davis. There we go. 4:17 to go as Moses Lake back on offense. Outside to Karstetter. Kick in the corner for Bishkoff. She'll drive it. Put up the right-handed shot. A little bit too strong. No good. Rebound picked up by Eastmont as it was Ellie Davis with it. Into the court to Klinkenberg. Back to Davis. Down to Klinkenberg for a long two. It's an air ball. Bauman saves the ball inbounds. It's further saved, but right to Moses Lake. Bauman trying to steal it away. She does. Nice job by Annalise to come up with that turnover. Eastmont with a 2. Rims won't fall. Actually, a 3-pointer from outside taken by Davis. It's missed. Moses Lake in transition all the way down, and Wiltbank had the ball blocked out of bounds. It'll go off of Eastmont. Nice job trailing the play by Weems to get a hand up. Klinkenberg replaced here by Elizabeth Hines for Eastmont, her first time into the ball game. 3:36 to go here in the third quarter. Inbounds pass to Macdonald. They'll work it around the perimeter. Will the Chiefs go down low for Wiltbank for a 3 from the left corner? It's no good. Rebound strong by Eastmont. And an outlet pass foul going to be called here, as Wiltbank was a little bit too aggressive on her defense. And that'll be the second team foul against Moses Lake. Back into the ball game comes Neiswanger for Moses Lake. Wiltbank will take a seat. Inbounds pass to the backcourt. Running the offense now is Hines here for Eastmont. So Elizabeth Hines is just a freshman out there running the offense. How about that? There's a 3-pointer on the way. Rims won't fall on the shot by Davis. Rebound picked up by the Chiefs. But then how about this? Defensive play by Hines. Getting down, getting scrappy. And a held ball called. Possession arrow out to Eastmont. So that's just as good as a turnover. 4th for Moses Lake here in the second half. Cats just can't buy a bucket, though. Inbounds pass will come in down to the corner for a turnaround shot. 3. No, they're going to say she was on the line. A 2-pointer is good by Emma Bergen. She's got 4 points of the ball game. It's been a long time since Eastmont had a bucket. In fact, that's their first point here of the second half and comes at the 7-minute mark of the third quarter. Wow. Wildcats back on offense as Hines will dribble it around on the perimeter, pass it up down on the left side to Weems. She'll rifle a pass back out top. Here's a long 3. Rattles won't fall. Nice look at it, though, by Ellie Davis. We'll have a wholesale substitution here for Moses Lake, as they will have Voss come in. Also, Heaps comes in. Reffett will come in. Neiswanger will bring the ball up across midcourt with 2:26 to go in a 15-point ball game. And she lost it. Back the other way comes Weems. She'll stop and pop from the free throw line. Missed the shot. Rebound tapped around. And who's going to get it? It's going to be to Moses Lake because Eastmont was standing on the end line. But a forced turnover there. Nice job by the Cats on the defense at midcourt. This time handling the ball, it'll be Wiltbank for the Chiefs. Wraparound pass out top. Now the drive. Now a pass across. They were looking for Heaps, but Eastmont steps in front. Here's Bauman taking it coast to coast. Lays it up. Good. Annalise Bauman with 5 points to lead Eastmont. Little spurt here towards the end of the third quarter for the Cats. Another near turnover for the Wildcats. Wiltbank drives it down. We're going to get a foul called on Eastmont this time. A little bit too aggressive on the defensive end. The foul is on Weems. That'll be her 4th, I believe. Nope, just 3rd foul. 3rd personal foul. There we go. Substitution, Lonnie Schmutzler comes in for Eastmont. And we'll replace Annalise Bauman. That's a good substitution for Coach Ron Stone. Meanwhile, inbounds pass to a wide open layup. And that bucket was for Neiswanger, her first bucket of the ball game. Now a pass thrown away by Eastmont. Their 5th turnover here of the second half. Neiswanger again is close in, and she's got the bucket. 2 in a row for the Chiefs. 1:13 left here in the third. Wildcats with the ball, working on the perimeter. Here's the 3-pointer for the top of the key. Good. Way downtown for Ellie Davis. That's her 2nd bucket of the ball game. Both of them have been 3-pointers. The lead is 14 with under a minute to go. Neiswanger passes underneath. Then cross-court pass to Heap. She backed away but traveled in the process. Substitution for Eastmont as Rebecca Vara will come in. And we get a whistle, hang on, away from the play. Eastmont was still trying to get their substituted body off the floor, and at the moment the ball came in, they still had 6 bodies on the floor. So officials preventative officiating, that's good. Just have them start it over again. Bringing the ball up is Hines here for Eastmont. Passes off to Vara on the perimeter left. High post it'll come. Now kick it out. Back out top, and there's a three-pointer from the top of the key, an air ball for Hines. Goes out of bounds. Shot clock is off with 24 seconds left here in this third quarter. Wiltbank brings the ball up for Moses Lake. They go high post with it to Heaps. Now back to Wiltbank. She looked at the shot, won't shoot it. Neiswanger will dribble it. Then they'll work it on the perimeter. Maybe a travel could have been called. They will call a travel this time around. Another turnover for Moses Lake. That's their 8th here of the second half. 14-point ball game. 5.9 seconds to go against the press. Hines will bring it up the near sideline. Go down in the corner for a three-pointer at the buzzer. Won't fall on the shot attempt by Bergen. And that will be the end of this third quarter. 35-21 our score. We'll take a break and come back. You're watching Big 9 basketball here on the NCWLIFE Channel.
Hi, I'm Shauna Larson. I'm the designated broker here at Laura Mounter Real Estate. We are a locally owned firm, and we've worked hard to earn our reputation of always doing business the right way. Laura Mounter Real Estate is continually investing in the best technologies and highest quality marketing. For these reasons, our community has voted us the world's best real estate office for the past 5 years. If you have real estate needs, let a Laura Mounter Real Estate agent show you the difference.
When your heating or cooling system is giving you trouble, call the diagnostic doctor from Dick's Heating and Air Conditioning.
Here's the culprit right here.
All joking aside, when you call Dick's, you're calling 35 years of experience at customer service right here in the Wenatchee Valley. Dick's strongly believes in repairing before replacing, and they service all major brands of HVAC units.
Chiefs with the basketball to start our fourth quarter here at Eastmont High School. First of our 2 games tonight on the NCWLIFE Channel. Eric Granstrom courtside with you. Here's a drive. Beautiful left-handed shot on the way and good by Kendall Ruffett. It's her second bucket of the ball game. She's got 5 here as the Chiefs back at a 16-point margin. Drive for Hines. It looked like she maybe have taken a few too many steps, and it'll be a turnover by Eastmont. So 6 turnovers here in the second half for the Wildcats. 7:30 to go here in the ball game. All Chiefs tonight as they have led it from coast to coast here. Here's the drive. Speaking of coast to coast, layup good. Beautiful drive by Teagan Wiltbank. She's got 10 points. Couple of players in double figures here for Moses Lake. We're going to get a timeout taken for Ron Stone and for the Wildcats. And I think he only has fulls left. It is a full timeout. And we will keep it right here on the NCWLIFE Channel. Remind you, our broadcast tonight brought to you in part by One Way Construction. Your project, your way. Find them online at onewayconstructionnw.com. Also by Rivercom 911. They're hiring today. See what a career as a telecommunicator can do for you and what you can do for your community. Go to rivercom911.org to apply today. Also by Sangster Motors. The American Challenge is on at Sangster Motors, home of the all-new Yukon SUV. And by Save Mart. Shop smart, shop local, providing outstanding value and service since 1962. Along with Grant Olson, I'm Eric Granstrom here on the NCWLIFE Channel. As Moses Lake led by the 11 points of Sidney Macdonald. They've got 10 for Teagan Wiltbank. Meanwhile, the Wildcats led by the 6 points of Ellie Davis. Eastmont, by the way, outscored in that third quarter 10-7. 35-21 at the end of that frame. 39-21 our score now, as both Wiltbank and Reffett have scored in this fourth quarter for the Chiefs.
Largest lead of the night?
Yep.
Right now. Huh?
Yep, right now, 18 points. So Eastmont with youngster out there right now. Hines, the freshman guard, with the basketball to Noel as they work it on the perimeter. And zone defense here for Moses Lake. And they have been tough all night. And there's Wiltbank getting another turnover. That is now the 7th of the second half, 19th of the ball game here for Eastmont. That ball went through a couple of different arms. It'll go off of Eastmont out of bounds. Out to the Chiefs. Inbounds pass will be by Wiltbank, baseline left side. She gets it into Heaps, then collects it back. Now drives against Noel, puts up the runner. No good. Rebound tapped outside by Moses Lake. Chiefs will save it inbounds. Now bounce pass in down low. Advised and picked away by Eastmont. Here they go on the fast break. Left-handed layup. No good, but a foul going to be called. And to the free throw line will go Ellie Davis. Well, she's been a spark off the bench here for Eastmont tonight. The foul is whistled on Addie Neiswanger. That's her third personal foul. Just the third team foul against Moses Lake here in the second half. Eastmont 5 of 9 from the free throw line here in the game. Make that 6 of 10. They make the first, and wholesale substitutions. Looks like most of the starters coming back out here for Coach Matt Strophe. Macdonald comes back in, so too to Biscoff, Cox, and Karstetter. One more free throw for Ellie Davis. It's on the way. Rattles won't fall. Rebound touched by Karstetter, and it goes out of bounds, so it's out to Eastmont. Well, one thing, Grant, we know Ron Stone's teams will never give up.
No, that's for sure. And one thing we got to remember, this is really a young team with one senior on their roster.
Yeah, absolutely. And have a true freshman out there. And a reminder that if you're not familiar with Eastmont High School in the school district here, the freshmen aren't in the high school.
Right.
They're over at the junior high school.
Uh-huh.
Eastmont turns the ball over and will get it back to Moses Lake. A little high pass there, but the Chiefs handle it. Lob pass underneath for Karstetter. She'll lay it up, miss it. And it's not like Moses Lake's been lighting it up here tonight, that's for sure. Into the forecourt for Eastmont is Ellie Davis. Pass it off to Noel. Back to Noel. Here's a drive and then a kick outside for a three-pointer. It's no good. Missed by Weems. Picked up by the Chiefs as Biscoff will run it up. Go down in the corner. Here's a long three-pointer on the way. Rims won't fall. On the shot by Lexi Cox. Rebound picked up by Eastmont. Drive, bounce pass inside. Bauman outside for a three-pointer. Ribs won't fall. Boy, like we talked about, Grant, they got the idea.
Right.
It's just that shot won't fall.
And that was an open look.
Turnover by Moses Lake. That's their 10th of the second half. So Coach not going to be happy about that. A wide open layup attempt by Eastmont. As Bauman was right there and can't get the bunny.
Sometimes you're so open you can't even believe it.
That's true. You're expecting arms and legs and shoulders and heads in your way, and suddenly it's a clear path, and you go, what am I supposed to do with this? Especially the way Moses Lake has played defense tonight. There's been a body and a maroon wall just about everywhere that Eastmont has turned. So after the foul on Bauman, which, by the way, is her fourth, Moses Lake with a basketball, and there's going to be a walk. She's kind of pestered by the defense there. Macdonald took a little extra step.
Good double team there late,
yeah, absolutely. And here comes the spark plug for the Wildcats. Back in is Klinkenberg. She will collect the inbounds pass in the backcourt here. No pressure by Moses Lake with 5:10 to go here in the ball game. And a 17-point lead for the Chiefs. Klinkenberg on the wing. Out top it comes to Bergen. Bergen starts a dribble drive, kicks it to Klinkenberg. She'll drive it in the paint, kick it off. And now pass down in the corner for Bergen again. Looking to drive. Defense comes out on her. Bauman 5 on the shot clock. Now the drive for Eastmont, and could have been an offensive foul called, and they will call.
A lot of contact there.
Kylie Weems a little out of control as she came barreling into the paint, and a Chief slow to get up. In fact, still not getting up is the body that took the blow on the ground here. That foul on Weems will be her 4th. We'll get an injury timeout on the floor. I think probably just the wind knocked out her.
That's what I'm thinking, maybe a knee to the stomach.
Yeah, because Weems came just barreling into her, and she held her ground and then hit the floor hard. Hopefully you don't want a head bouncing on the floor, that's for sure. And it's Macdonald who will slowly get up.
That's scary, getting the wind knocked out of you. It really is. You can't catch your breath. That's scary.
So Sydney Macdonald will take a seat here for Moses Lake. And it looks like they brought Kylie Voss in her place. 4:43 to go. Chiefs ball. A little pressure in the backcourt applied by the Wildcats. Inbounds pass came in to Bishkov. Then she'll give it back to Cox, who'll bring it across the midcourt stripe. Gave up the dribble. Defense comes. Good defense by Eastmont. They've shown flashes tonight. Down on the wing to Voss. Lob pass inside to Karstetter. Put the left-handed runner up. Good.
Tough inside. Nice move and up with the left hand.
Karstetter with 5 points of the ball game. Eastmont's done a pretty good job of defending her tonight. 41-22 our score. 19 points now, largest lead for Moses Lake here in the ball game. Lob pass inside. There's Karstetter. She'll take it away. Another turnover for Eastmont. Lob pass over to Bishkov. She'll drive it, then be cut off there by Klinkenberg. Then passes it outside for Reffitt. Here's a long three. It rattles out, no good, but an offensive rebound. Boy, there's been a lot of offensive rebounds here from Moses Lake in this ball game. Now foul going to be whistled against Eastmont. That's going to come against Ellie Davis. That'll be her 3rd.
And those offensive rebounds just add up and add up. You're trying to get back into a game, and then they get another shot at it with a full shot clock, and it adds up after a while where it's so.
And those are tough, too, because it's not like you're being out-hustled in the paint.
Right.
These are long rebounds on long shot misses.
Absolutely.
And they're not shy about shooting the 3, and you get a lot of those long caroms.
Yep.
Free throw up and no good for Moses Lake by Lexi Cox. That's their first miss, second miss of the ball game from the free throw line. Haven't had a lot of opportunities there. Bauman to Klinkenberg. Dribble step, drive, blocked by Karstetter. And it'll go out of bounds. Well, they're going to say held ball on the block. So the possession arrow is out to Eastmont. Need somebody to bring it in bounds. Finally, it will be Weems that'll do that. Kylie, baseline left side. They finally get it in. That count was getting close to ticking away. Klinkenberg with it. She'll give it back, and now rifle pass inside. I don't know. I guess trying to get it to Bauman and just hoping that ball was going to squeeze through an arm somewhere. And a turnover by Eastmont. Lob pass to midcourt against that press to Macdonald. Good to see her back in the ball game, so she's doing okay. The defense by Bauman went past her, and then she just laid it up. Said, well, thank you very much. Klinkenberg on the perimeter to Weems. She'll start the drive, but get a hand check foul on the defender on her. And that'll be whistled on Moses Lake's Kendall Ruffett. It's her second personal. 14 foul on, make that 15 foul on the Chiefs. Lexi Cox comes back of the ball game for the Chiefs. Inbounds pass was knocked off of a hand of a Wildcat, so that'll be another turnover for Eastmont. Well, Eastmont now has 23 turnovers unofficially in the game and 22 points. Yeah, that's tough.
That is tough.
But that's, obviously some coaching moments here for Ron Stone, and be able to talk to the girls about, well, you just, got to keep at it. Take care of the ball a little better.
Right.
Moses Lake just does a great job on this weave against that defense. Here's a long two, no good. Rebound picked up by Eastmont. Klinkenberg. No, excuse me, it's not Klinkenberg. It's Bergen with it. in the corner for a three, no good. Long hoist by Weems. And a defensive rebound for Moses Lake. The rebounding has got to be 3-1 here, I think, in this game. It's crazy. Lob pass across. This is turned over by the Chiefs. By the way, Moses Lake, I mean, they've got 22 turnovers in this ball game as well. So neither team has been extra crisp here tonight. Drive for Eastmont by Klinkenberg, and she's bailed out by the foul as the whistle comes on her drive. So Klinkenberg will get a couple of free throws. Foul is on Reffett. 3 on Reffett. Klinkenberg has been to the line a couple of times tonight. She's make that 3 times. She's 2 for 3 in the ball game from the free throw line. 4 points on the night for Adriana. First free throw, no good. Again, we'll take a break here on the broadcast. Get you ready for the boys game coming up, which is scheduled to start about a half hour from now here on the NCWLIFE Channel. So be sure and come on back and join us for that. Substitution as Sutherland comes in for Eastmont. Meanwhile, a second free throw coming up here for Adriana Klinkenberg, and that one is good. 5 points for Adriana. Klinkenberg will be replaced here by Rebecca Vera, or Vara, I should say. Inbounds pass in the backcourt here for Wiltbank. She'll bring the ball across with a slow lope. Go left side with it to Reffett. Now lob pass inside for Heaps. Her shot's off the mark. No good. Rebound picked up by Eastmont. Quickly, Weems backs it away on the defense. Bounce pass to Otterstetter.
Another freshman, Eric.
Another freshman out on the floor. Sutherland with it. Now here's a three. Good! Kylie Weems. She's got 5 points tonight. 43-26. Drive for Moses Lake. Shot high off the window. Rattles through a bunch of arms on the rebounds on the miss by Voss. She'll get it back on the perimeter. Now hand it back outside for the running right-hander. Good.
Nice shot
by Neiswanger. She's got 6 off the bench. Just over a minute to go. Pass down low. Stop and pop from the right side. Rattles, won't fall. Rebound tapped outside. Picked up by Moses Lake on the miss by Weems. Lob pass to midcourt to Voss. And a pass down low will go off of a Chief and out of bounds. So another turnover for Moses Lake. 50 ticks left in this one. Appreciate you joining us here on the NCWLIFE Channel. Grant will take over on the play-by-play for the boys game coming up. Look forward to that. Here's a three-pointer. Good. How about that? Where's that been all night?
Oh, no, that's Sutherland. Sorry.
It's Sutherland with the three.
She's all of a sophomore. My apologies.
Oh, nice job cutting in front. And can she save it out of bounds? No. But a heck of an attempt by Kylie Weems here, who just absolutely caught on fire here the last few moments. So Moses Lake with the basketball back with 20 seconds left. A flash by the defense there of Sutherland out to midcourt, and they're going to call a foul on Kylie Weems. And it'll be her disqualification foul. So she will leave and part our company tonight with 5 points. But hustle.
She was going to make that fifth one count, that's for sure.
She was, definitely so. Puts Eastmont over the limit here, and so Teagan Wiltbank will head to the line for 101. Substitution, Emma Bergen will come in for the disqualified Kylie Weems. And Wiltbank will shoot 101. First free throw is up and good for Wiltbank. That gives her 11 points on the night. 12 points for Wiltbank. Eastmont with 10 on the game clock. Gets it down low, turnaround shot by Bauman off the window and through. Boy, she's been trying all night long on that. Finally got it to coax through the rim, and that'll be our final score here tonight. Moses Lake gets their second win of Big 9 play. 47-31 the final. Let's run through the final totals in this one here real quick as Sydney Macdonald led the way for the Chiefs with 13 points here tonight. Teagan Wiltbank with 12. 6 points for Marissa Bishkov. 5 points for Megan Karstetter. That's the starting 5. Meanwhile, off the bench, Addie Neiswanger with 6 and Kendall Reffett with 5. The totals for Moses Lake. Meanwhile, the Wildcats were led by the 7 points off the bench from Ellie Davis, 7 points for Annalise Bauman, 5 points for Kylie Weems, 5 for Adriana Klinkenberg, 3 points for Austin Sutherland, and 4 points for Emma Bergen. So Eastmont with just 7 points off the bench tonight, and that was all by one player, Ellie Davis, as the Wildcats will drop to 0-2 in Big 9 play, 1-5 on the season. Moses Lake improves to 2-1 in the Big 9 and 3-4 overall. That will do it for the girls' game. We've got the boys' game straight ahead, so be sure and hang around here on the NCWLIFE Channel. We'll be back with Game 2 coming up in a little less than a half an hour from right now. Thanks for watching girls' Big 9 basketball on the NCWLIFE Channel. With 2, with 1 from half court. Go off the mark. Eastmont.
Thanks for watching high school sports on your home for local high school sports, the NCWLIFE Channel. Today's broadcast was brought to you by Biosports Physical Therapy, Charter College, Dick's Heating and Air Conditioning, Global Car Care, Harvest Valley Pest Control, Laura Mounter Real Estate, Les Schwab, One Way Construction, Rivercom 911, Save Mart, and Sangster Motors. Stay with us all year long for high school sports on your local TV station, the NCWLIFE Channel. We now return to regular programming already in progress.
At the